Following on from our previous video on programming the high control R series radar to measure a solid product, we will now look at setting up the programming of the HYC-3420 digital display to convert and show this information in US tons. The HYC-3420 accepts a 4 to 20 mA scaled input signal and can be used with many types of level gauges including the radar, TDR and ultrasonics. The HYC-3420 display would typically be mounted at the bottom of the silo near the fill point. A weatherproof housing is available, but the unit can be incorporated into a pre-existing panel if required. The display can be wired as either active or passive. Active has an inbuilt 24-volt DC power supply already in line, and passive requires an external power supply as shown. Once the display has been mounted and connected, write down the information that you will need for the setup. Continuing with the example from our radar programming video, we are measuring a silo with a height of 40 feet. The silo has a diameter of 7 feet and a cone height of 4 feet. This gives us a total volume of 1,475 cubic feet. With a density of cement being approximately 90 pounds per cubic foot, this gives us a maximum safe capacity of approximately 60 US tons of cement. So when we receive the HYC-3420 display, the default setup is for voltage input, so we need to program it for the right current input and the span that we want to see it. So in this application for our 40-foot silo, we're going to program it for 60 tons maximum. So to go into the program, we need to press some buttons. We've got 3 buttons on the front of the display: cycle, right and up. We'll call them A, B and C for simplicity. So to go into the program, we press B and C together, release those and press A. This takes us into the input menu. So to go into the input menu, press the B button and this gives us our type. We want to go into here again, so the B button once, and this shows us our voltage input. So we want to change this, so we press the C button once and this changes to current input. So to accept this, we want to press B and C buttons together. So that's now gone to decimal places. Press the B button once. This shows we've got 1 decimal place. Generally this is okay, we could press the C button to move that, but we'll just press B and C to accept, and this goes to our range. So press the B button to check what range we have in here. 4 to 20 milliamps, this is correct. B and C together to enter this. Input low, so what value do we want to see with 4 milliamps? So press the B button to go into here. 0 tonnage at 4 milliamps, this is correct. B and C to accept. And our input high, so this is our maximum value at 20 milliamps. So press the B button once. As a default setup, it's 100%, 0 to 100%. So we want to set this up for 60 tons. So press the C button until we change the 1 all the way around to being a 0. The B button once to move the digit across, and we press the C button to make this a 6. Once we're happy, press B and C together to accept. Okay, that's taken us back round to the start of the menu type. We already looked at this parameter, so we're happy with the input values. So we can jump out of the program now by pressing the A and B buttons together. Press them once more to jump back to display mode. So of our 60-ton silo, we're now showing 57 tons of volume inside. All we need now is to label up the display for the correct units. So we have our display and we can simply label this for measurement in tons. And there we have it.